Hello dear students, welcome back to science class. Dear students, in the previous video classes we were studying about the fourth chapter, that is sorting materials into groups. In this chapter we are studying about, first we learnt the what is a classification. Okay, grouping things together on the basis of a certain similar property is called a classification. Here what we are doing, we are grouping the things. On what basis we are making a group here? We are making a group on the certain similarity property. We are making a classification. Next we learned how the classification is done in plants and animals. And next we learned the definition of a matter. Matter is nothing but what? Anything that occupies a space and has a mass is called as a matter. This is about a matter definition. Next we learnt. Next here the three states of matter we learnt. First one is a solid state. Okay, second one is a liquid state, and third one is a gaseous states. I have given the information about the all the three states of matter, how the particles will be arranged in a solid state, how the, see here they have shown the picture here. Okay, the picture you can see here. Okay, in the solid states the particles will be arranged very closely. Yes, because of the intermolecular forces are very fast, so the molecules in the solid state it will be very close to each other. Yes, next in this liquid state, how the liquid state will be, see here, liquid state, the structure states of matter liquid, they have given one example here, how the molecules will be arranged here in the liquid state. As it is don't have a fixed volume, and but it don't have a fixed shape. Yes, it has a fixed volume but it don't have a fixed shape here. Okay, the molecules in a liquid are less tightly packed compared to the solid. The molecules in the liquid are, they are less tightly packed. Okay, this is about the liquid, and this is about the liquid. Next, gaseous state, they have shown the picture of the gaseous here. Yes, next how the molecules are arranged in a gaseous, you can observe here. The molecules in a gaseous states are, they are apart from each other, as the intermolecular forces in a gaseous state are very less. So the particles, the molecules whatever present in the gaseous are, they are apart from each other, they are far from each other. Okay, the gaseous, they will not be having any fixed shape. Yes, they do not have any volume. Okay, they are largest of all the states and very loosely packed. How the molecules here are, they are very loosely packed here. Okay, this is about the three states of a matter. First one is a solid state, second one is a liquid state, and third one is a gaseous state. This all the three images shows us the packing of a molecules in the three states of matter. How the molecules are packed, they will show here. Next we will see properties of matter. We will see the what are the properties of matter. Other than volume and a mass, I have told. Okay, volume and mass is also properties of a matter. Okay, other than a volume and a mass, matter has many other properties on the basis of which we can distinguish them. Yes, other than the matter weight and volume, the matter has some other properties also. Okay, on which we can distinguish between them. The most common properties on the basis of which we can distinguish materials are on the basis of appearance, how that matter is appearing. Okay, nothing but the appearance, how it is appearing. Next one is the hardness. You know the meaning of hardness, how hard the substance or the object is. Okay, next solubility, next on the basis of a solubility, next on the basis of a density, next transparency, next magnetic property, etc. Okay, one by one we will study here now. First one is the appearance. We will understand what is the appearance, what is the meaning of the appearance. We will see here. Appearance is the first thing on the basis of which materials can be distinguished from each other. See, whenever you will observe any object here, any object you take, we will consider a bricks only. Here in the they have given here one bricks, they have given one wall which is made up of a bricks. Yes, this wall is made up of a bricks. See here. Okay, by seeing what we will say, the appearance, how it is appearing will to say. So the first property is nothing but how it is the object is appearing. Yes, materials usually look different from each other. See, all the materials will not look like a same. Okay, they are different from each other here. Yes, and if two things look alike, then they are mostly likely have a same composition. If you are seeing any two materials in a similar way, then they are having even same composition also. Now, composition is nothing but the materials, the contents, you can say the contents are made up of same materials only. Okay, the contents present in that material is made up of same contents only. Okay, this is about a composition. Okay, see, if two things look like alike, then they most likely have a same composition. Wood is different from a iron and a plastic. Consider any wood material. Okay, wood, you know the meaning of a wood, you know it is different from iron and plastic. Of course it is different from a plastic and a iron. Yes, even one metal is different from other. Yes, even in a metals we have a different kinds of metals. They are different from each other. Like iron is different from aluminium, gold, copper, etc. See here, iron, aluminium, gold, copper, all are these of made up of metals only. These all are metals only. Okay, these all will come under metals only. But what here, they are different from each other. Okay, they will look from the properties present in iron are different from aluminium, and aluminium compared to gold also different, and even copper also different. So these will come under metal only, but these are again different. They have a different appearance. The appearance is different in all these. Okay, next, at the same time there are many similarities between these metals that are not in their wood and plastic, etc. Yes, in the same way, the similarities between these metals are not there in wood and plastic. See here, gold, copper, aluminium, they will appear different, but some similarities are present in aluminium, gold, copper and iron. But if you compare it with the wood and plastic, the similarity is not there between wood and plastic and between iron. Okay, this is about the appearance. So in a simple form we can say that appearance is nothing but how the thing is appearing, the thing what it is made up of, what we are seeing here. Okay, whether the two things are appearing in a similar way, whether the two things are made up of in a similar composition. If they are alike, then they are made up of a same composition. If they are different from each other, then the things are made from different materials. This is about the appearing. The first property of a matter is appearance. I hope you have cleared this point. Further, we will move about the texture. See, what is the meaning of a texture? As you have heard the word the texture, we will see what is the texture. We will see here. Okay, texture, you see, materials differ from each other on the basis of a texture. Yes, of course the materials are differing from one another. If you consider one material, they are differing from one another. All the materials will not be same. Okay, we know, everybody know that all the materials will not appear same. They differ from one another because of the texture. Texture is the way that something feels when we touch it. So what is the meaning of a texture? When we will come to know the property of a texture, we have to feel that when we will touch that object or when we will touch that thing. Okay, we will feel something. Okay, like it is smooth or hard or rough, it is, we will come to know. So that is the meaning of a texture. Okay, texture is nothing but what? Texture is nothing but what? When we will feel it, okay, when we will touch that object, whether it is smooth, whether it is rough, whether it is hard, we will come to know. So the meaning of texture is this. Next, you see, some are powdered and some are hard. See, some materials maybe they are in a powdered form also, and some materials are in a texture hard also. The main reason that texture of a materials differ is the way in which the molecules are packed. See, on what the texture is depending, as I have to explain how the molecules will be arranged in a solid state, liquid state and in a gaseous state. Yes, see here also what they are telling, the main reason that texture material differ is the way in which the molecules are arranged. Their molecules, how they are arranged, On that it will depend, they are telling here. So this is the meaning of the texture. Here see they have mentioned how the texture will appear. If you see this one, you will see that it is a smooth texture. If you see this wall which is made up of a brick, it is in a rough texture. Yes, so this is a smooth and a rough texture. So when we touch a smooth materials, we feel a soft feeling. Yes, that is a smooth texture we say. When you touch any rough substance, then what we are seeing that we are getting that roughness we are getting. So this is about the texture. Next we will see the luster. What you mean by the luster and what is this property will say. The shine in a materials is called their luster. See, meaning you remember, luster is nothing but it will give the shininess to the any object. Okay, what the luster is nothing but it gives a shining nature. Okay, the shine in a material is called their luster. Some materials shine because light gets reflected from their surface. Okay, as you all hope, if you are taking any plates, steel plates, if you take in your home, see if that material it will shine. Okay, when you hold that one near the sun, it will reflect. Yes, it will reflect. So it has a shiny nature. Okay, that has a shiny nature we can say. Okay, most metals exhibit this property. See, all the metals, most of the metals, like metals I have told in the appearance, some metals came there like a copper, gold, aluminium and iron. These all are metals. Okay, these metals, what are they will exhibit this property. Which property? Luster property. Luster is nothing but it will give shiny nature. Okay, for example, stainless steel utensils show luster, whereas wooden utensils do not. See, luster is unique property of metals. See, the materials which are made up of wooden, they will not show the luster property because wooden will not have a shiny nature. If you take an example like a utensils, in your household things, okay, in your kitchen you can see the plates, glass, whatever they are made up of a stainless steel. Yes, they will show this luster property because they will reflect. Okay, they have a shiny nature. Okay, luster is unique property of a metals. The main property of a metal is what? The luster. Luster is a shiny nature. I hope you understood these three properties. First one is the appearance, next one is the texture, next one is the luster. Next we will see the next property, that is hardness. By seeing the word itself you will come to know what is the hardness. Hard is nothing but the rough substance. When you try to press different materials with your hands, you find that few get easily pressed while others do to a little extent, and there are some materials which do not get pressed at all. So if you take any materials, okay, any materials you take, one example I will give. We will take a example of a duster. We will take. Okay, try to press it with both the hands. Okay, it will not press easily. Yes, it will not press easily because it is a very hard substance. It has a hard substance. It has a hard nature. It has. So it is a hard substance we can say. Even here also they are telling the same way. If you take any like a little normal materials, some materials will press easily, but some materials will not press easily. Try to press different objects like a metal, wood, sponge, wax, chalk. See, one by one I will tell. Here metal you take, a metal like a wood you take. Take and just wood I told, example for wood only duster is made up of wood only. Yes, you just try to press it. It will not press easily. It will not press because it is a very hard in nature. Sponge you take. Okay, sponge will press easily. Wax you take. Okay, wax is nothing but the Vaseline, wax. Next, chalk if you take, that is also little hard substance. You can easily scratch some materials while some cannot be scratched so easily. Yes, materials which can be pressed or scratched easily are called as soft. See here, the materials which can be pressed, sponge we can press easily and we can scratch easily, they are soft materials. While some other materials which are difficult to press are called hard. The materials which are difficult to press. What is the meaning of a hard? The materials which are difficult to press, they are the hard. For example, cotton or a sponge are soft while iron is hard. See, for soft example they have given cotton and sponge. Yes, these are soft materials. When you see the hard substance, that is iron, iron is a hard substance. So this is about the hardness of the hardness property in the matter. So this is the fourth property, that is hardness. I hope you are clear with this hardness. Next, here about solubility we will study the next property about the solubility. Okay, this is the fifth property here. I hope this is the fifth property. Yes, this is the fifth property. See, what does the solubility will tell the meaning here. Take some sugar and dissolve in a water in a glass tumbler. You can do this in your home. Here they have shown image. See, take some sugar you take. Okay, sugar you take. Dissolve it in a water. Take water and dissolve that sugar in a water. Okay, when a solid dissolves, it becomes part of a liquid. Yes, as the sugar will melt and it will be the part of the liquid. The sugar will dissolve in a water. Sugar breaks down to a very small particles and spread throughout the water. Yes, that will break down into that sugar particles. They will break down into small pieces and it will be mixed with the water. Okay, the molecules of a sugar occupy the intermolecular spaces of water. Therefore, we cannot see them and conclude that sugar has dissolved. We can't see that one. Yes, the molecules we can't see. After dissolving, the molecules of a solid we can't see. Yes, because it is dissolved. As it is dissolved in water, we cannot see the molecules of the sugar here. Similarly, take some table of a salt and mix it in a water. Same way you take with the what you do, you take out some salt and mix it with water. It will dissolve in it. Now repeat this with the sand and chalk powder. Yes, you take the chalk powder and sand powder, anything you take and put it in water, then what will happen? The chalk powder will not dissolve completely. Yes, it will whatever the remaining part will be, it will settle at the bottom. Okay, even the sand also, it will settle at the bottom. Because it is insoluble, because it will not soluble. The salt and sugar has the salt and sugar have completely dissolved in water, so we can call it as soluble liquid. Yes, as the sand and chalk powder will not get soluble, so we call insoluble. Okay, because they do not break down into smaller molecules in water. As the sugar and salt molecules, they will break down into and they will be mixed with the water. But the sand and this one more is sand and the chalk powder will not get they will not break down here. Yes, they will not break down into smaller molecules in water. Now try to dissolve some liquids in water. We will take two liquids. Now we were taken the one solid materials and one liquid materials, and we have done. Next what we will do? We will take some liquid we will take here. Okay, two liquids we will consider, like a water and milk. They have given here water and a milk, miscible liquids we call a water and milk. Okay, see, take a water in a beaker and milk to it, add milk to it, and what will happen? Try to dissolve it by stirring. It dissolves. Yes, in the whenever we will take some milk and will put it in water, it will dissolve easily. Yes, in your daily life the mothers will be doing, you have observed, I hope. Yes, what they will do, whenever you will bring a water, you will put some water, the water will not get separated, that the water will completely mix with the milk there. Yes, because it will be dissolved completely, it will dissolve. Okay, it dissolves and does not form a separate layer. Yes, water will not get separated, water will completely, it will mix with it with the milk. But when the same is repeated with a vegetable oil, you take some amount of water and take a oil which is used in daily life, oil for cooking purpose. Okay, you take some amount of oil and put it in a water. What will happen? The separate layers will form there. The separate layers will form. It will not mix, it will not dissolve. The oil and water will not dissolve. How the water and milk has dissolved, in the same way the oil and water will not get dissolved. They will form a separate layer there. Yes, see, it does not dissolve even on stirring. You continuously stir, it will not dissolve. At last what will it will form? Separate layer it will form. That only they are telling here. Okay, they form a separate layer. The liquids which dissolve in one another when mixed with each other are called miscible liquids. So water and milk are miscible liquids. Okay, you can take a example of buttermilk and water. If you take, even that is also example for miscible liquids. The liquids which will dissolve in one another when mixed with each other are called a miscible liquid. This is an important term, dear students. Remember this one. What is miscible liquids? The two liquids which will dissolve one another when mixed with each other are called a miscible liquids. Whereas the liquids which do not dissolve in one another and form a separate layers are called a non-miscible liquids. Okay, the liquids which will not dissolve, which will dissolve we call a miscible liquids, which will not get dissolved, for that we call what we call a non-miscible liquids. Here the example they have shown, oil floating on the water. Like this oil will float on the water. When you mixed water in a milk, it will be completely dissolved. Okay, gases also dissolve in a water and in other liquids to some extent. Oxygen dissolves in a water, and this dissolved oxygen supports aquatic life. Similarly, carbon dioxide is also soluble in water and is used by aquatic plants for photosynthesis. See here, one more important thing they are telling here. What? Carbon dioxide, it will soluble in water. Remember this one, the carbon dioxide, what it will do? It will soluble in water. For what purpose they are using? For aquatic plants, for the photosynthesis purpose. On other hand, some gases are not soluble in water, like a nitrogen and neon. These are the nitrogen and neon are the other gases, and they will not dissolve in water. Okay, this is about the solubility. This is about the solubility. Today we have learnt the 5 properties of the properties of a matter we learnt. First one was the appearance, next one was the texture, next one luster, next one hardness, and next we learnt about the solubility. Dear students, listen this, watch this video carefully, and in the live interaction classes I will do some experiments, and I will show how these solubility and how the hardness will be there and how the luster will be there. Okay, till that watch this video. If you have any doubt, you can ask me, and read the lesson properly and study well, dear students. Till that we will continue in the next video class. We will continue the further part. Till that, take care, bye bye, have a nice day.